A well-known Chicago political and legal reformer has passed away.
Yeah, former federal judge Abner Mikva died yesterday at age 60. Mikva's public life began with his election to the Illinois House back in 1956. He went on to serve in Congress in the 60s and 70s. He joined the U.S. Court of Appeals in 1979 and rose to become chief judge. In the 90s, Mikva served as President Clinton's White House Counsel, making him one of only a handful of people to serve in all three branches of government.
And he passed away at the age of 90. Joining us now on the phone is Brian Brady, National Director of the Mikva Challenge. Brian, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing well, thank you. Thank you. You have our condolences. And how would you like Mr. Mikva to be remembered?
You know, Ab was had unassailable integrity, intelligence, and compassion, and just as the kind of public servant that we so often want in our public life. And he just dedicated his life to both public service and to helping young people get involved in public service. Just a great man.
And let's talk a little bit about his public service, just really throughout his years. And we know him probably a little bit better through what's known as the Mikva Challenge, which you very much represent.
Yeah, Mikva Challenge gets 11,000 young people every year directly involved in the democratic process. They serve as election judges. They hold their own candidate forums. They advise the mayor and city leaders on public policy. And in general, they just get excited about helping improve their communities in various ways. And Ab and Zoe, who founded it, his wife, it's what their proudest legacy is creating the Mikva Challenge for young people.
And Brian, for those of us, myself included, who didn't know him personally, can you tell us what he was like in private?
You know, what you see is what you got with Ab. He was just a big-hearted. There's just nobody I have met who was as smart as him. But then his heart was as big as his intelligence. You know, I think he could have been the first Jewish president if the time was ready for it at that moment in his political career. But he mentored, you know, countless people like Elena Kagan clerked for him, Merrick Garland, Barack Obama was one of his mentees. You know, so his legacy is just really infinitely deep and rich. And people just loved Abner. The affection people, both Republicans and Democrats. Some of his best friends were Henry Hyde and Bob Michael and others. So he truly reached across every political spectrum in his relationships.
Yeah, an incredible life indeed. Thank you so much, Brian. Abner Mikva, dead at the age of 90. We appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right, it is 8:05.